What if I tell you that this is the best technique to stop laugh lines with makeup? Well, it is. The usual way of applying makeup is starting out with foundation, but if you struggle with laugh lines, you don't want to start out with foundation first. You want to start out by creating a base first on top of your skin so that the foundation does not separate when your mouth is moving. A good way to start off your makeup is with a moisturizer all over your skin and then go in with a hydrating primer as well. Then you want to go in with an eyeshadow primer around your mouth area. So what typically causes laugh lines is our skin around our mouth area moving when we're talking or we're laughing, which we really can't control. This makes the makeup move as well, creating that separation around our mouth area. So you want to place an eyeshadow primer first on your skin that doesn't move before the foundation to prevent it from separating. Eyeshadow primers help prevent makeup separation of your skin. It's used as a base on your eyelids before eyeshadow to avoid creasing, but you can also use it around your mouth area as a base to help prevent the creasing. But you don't want to just use any eyeshadow primer. You want to go for an eyeshadow primer that is long wearing and water resistant, such as the Estée Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place eyeshadow primer base. If you're looking for an affordable one, CoverGirl Lid Lockup eyeshadow primer is also a really good one. The reason you want to use a water resistant eyeshadow primer is because those primers don't move on the skin, preventing the makeup from moving. So after applying the primer on your skin, you want to set that primer with powder so that it doesn't move. But you want to use a finishing powder because finishing powders blur out fine lines and wrinkles on your skin, as setting powders are just used to set cream products, but they don't blur out any fine lines or wrinkles around your skin. A really good finishing powder is the NYX finishing powder. This is a mineral based finishing powder and it's a lightweight powder that layers perfectly on top of cream products and really helps to blur out all the fine lines and creases on your skin. So you want to just gently pat the powder on top of the eyeshadow primer and don't rub it because rubbing it will move the eyeshadow primer, which you don't want. So now that we have the base set, you can now go in with foundation. So when applying the foundation, you want to focus on applying the majority of the foundation on the perimeter of your face. A really good foundation is the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Liquid Foundation. So this foundation is long lasting. It gives a seamless matte finish on the skin. It's also water resistant and sweat resistant, so it does not move around on your skin. So you want to opt for a foundation that is quicker to adapt to the texture of your skin and doesn't move around. After blending it in, you want to use the leftover product on the applicator to place it on your T-zone area and a little bit around your mouth area. This will allow you to place less makeup around that area, so it's going to help reduce the creasing. If you have a lot of discoloration around your mouth area, you can apply a little bit more product around that area to cover up the discoloration. You want to avoid placing too much product around the mouth area because this can cause the foundation to cake up, which could cause it to crease. So after applying all your cream products and setting your concealer with setting powder, you want to use a pressed powder to set the foundation. But before using pressed powder, you want to go in with blotting powder on top of the foundation first. This is the biggest step in making sure that your foundation does not crease. Blotting powder helps to absorb oils and shine from the foundation and helps to mattify the skin without disturbing the makeup, and that is why you want to place it on top of the foundation. So next you want to go in with a generous amount of pressed powder on top of the blotting powder to help seal and lock everything in place to make sure that it does not separate. As you can see, when I don't use the technique and I just go in with foundation and then pressed powder, after a few hours of wearing the makeup, I'll start forming smile lines around my mouth area from the foundation and the powder, and you will start seeing it creasing, and then after hours and hours of wearing it, it gets worse and worse. And that's why it's so important for you to apply all the steps in this technique to prevent this from happening. But makeup tends to crease under our eyes even more, and that's why this video right here is very important, because I show you the right technique to stop under eye creasing for flawless under eye.
KLJ, welcome to a channel where it's poppin'.